All right, we have a gold 1 Cassidy. Now, if you want coaching yourself, just comment down in the comment section or preferably join the Discord. It's best if you do end up joining the Discord because I will more than likely see it and there's a higher chance I'll see it. Because sometimes when you type in the comment section a code, for some reason, YouTube won't notify me, nor will I even be able to see it unless if I like sort by newest. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you do end up typing down in the comment section that there's a chance that I might not see it. All right, not really a whole lot you can do here. Your Juno's dead and now your Hog is dead as well. Honestly, if you would have walked here sooner, it might have been a little bit better just so you could try to peel for your Hog, but I think your Hog was, yeah, your Hog was pretty much dead regardless. So yeah, your best bet is probably just to keep backing up here and just wait for your team to regroup a little bit. Thankfully, you had your Ana to peel you out right there. Now, as soon as as soon as your Hog and your Juno died, that should have been your insta Q to back up, not look for some more damage. Now you can look for a little bit damage, but do it from a safe distance. If you didn't have an Ana there, I'd pretty much guarantee that you probably die there. So remember, it's best to regroup than feed. All right. Nice job. Nice job finishing that off. There's so many players in the metal ranks that will just let the Reaper go away for free like that. I'll give you credit for that. Especially in gold, that happens a lot. Not really a whole lot to talk about. All right. I mean, honestly, the second that you saw all those players diving right here, your best bet probably would have been to just rotate all the way back here and hold back with your team over here. Because now that the Reinhardt's going to charge in like that, it's more than likely going to separate you from the rest of your team. Now, is that necessarily like the worst thing in the world? No. But is it like not ideal? Yes. It's not ideal at all. As well as it took you a little bit too long to walk around like that. Honestly, probably would have been best if you would have just contested the Hanzo like this, because I don't believe I don't believe you can get one tapped by the Hanzo since you do have 225 health or 275 health. So you probably could have gotten the same amount of value out of there, maybe taking a little bit more damage, but I mean, I'd rather take some damage than allow the Hanzo to shoot a bunch of arrows at your Hog and allow your Hog to die like that. Necessarily though, was it the worst thing in the world to rotate like that? No, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it's not ideal. It was like an unnecessary flank is what I'll say. Nice double headshot. Where is your Ramatra at? Okay, your Ramatra is a little bit further back, so I'd kind of wait like a little bit longer just until your Ramatra gets there. Because if you decide to peek this right here, like you get slept, Lucio goes into this room right here, he can easily 1v1 you and kill you. Sorry, I am sick as well, so sorry if you do hear me cough every now and then. All right. I don't hate the idea of taking a flank right here. I really don't. But I mean, honestly, yeah, I don't hate that idea.
Pick up the pace, everyone. They're in the lead.
You kind of just try to address the situation real quick. Yeah, unfortunately, you guys. Oh wait. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, unfortunately, your team lost to Reinhardt Shatter. So, not really expected to win that. Not really a whole lot to say right there. Probably could have hit more shots on the Genji and would have committed a little bit more harder against the Genji. But I mean, it's a bit risky. But I mean, winning that 1v1 might have been able to actually change that team fight. So keep that in mind. What are you doing? Kind of just like walked forward like a robot right there. Look for some damage right here and try to like peel maybe even. But yeah, honestly, your best bet is just look for some damage. Maybe try to bait out Ana sleep. Does she have sleep right now? She does have sleep right now. So yeah, try to like bait out Ana sleep right now so you can ult this, because I mean this is a pretty good spot to ult. Because if you can bait out Ana sleep, all you got to worry about is just deflect, and all you got to do is, I think normally in this rank they're gonna use deflect like really early, so all you got to do is wait it out, and then you can probably get like nice 1 or 2 kills here.
Can't let them push ahead.
Did Ana use sleep right there? No, she did not. Not the biggest fan of ulting straight in front of the entire enemy team right there. 9 out of 10 times you're gonna die, so keep that in mind. Luckily though, yep, you are dead. I was gonna say, luckily though, you somehow survived that, but you didn't survive that. Thankfully though, your team still ended up winning that. You ended up getting the kill on the Reinhardt right there, but not an ideal at all. It's more than likely going to cost you more than not costing you.
The Eye of Horus watches over you. The flames of
I'll speed up a little bit more here. All right.
Pushing our barricade up.
Not really a whole lot to talk about. Honestly, your best bet is to take over this taxi car right here. I wouldn't hate that, because then that's going to open up a lot more space for the rest of your team to walk through. As well as you more than likely will be able to get peeled for if you do sit by taxi car. Yeah, if you sat by taxi car right there, you would have been fine. No, I'm not saying if like they're already contesting point like that, then don't go to taxi cart, but since they're already like so far back, you could easily take this taxi cart right here and you would have been easily able to contest and shoot, get some more damage and everything like that. Nice kill on the Genji though. Oof. Unfortunately, you decided to roll to the side right there. If you would have rolled forward right there and probably just like tried to fan the hammer on that soldier right there, probably could have killed him. Unfortunate though. Not really gonna hold that against you. Just situation real quick. Yeah, I don't hate the flank here. Oof. You almost got the kill on the Kiri too. Ooh, as well, if you would have thrown that flashbang and fanned the hammer on that soldier right there, would have killed him.
We're almost there.
I would have rathered you fan the hammer there, because you more than likely would have killed him. Now, unfortunately, though, that entire flank that you did right there added a slight amount of distraction. Or honestly, I'd say it added a pretty good amount of distraction. But you didn't get a pick off from it. So, a little bit of a mechanical issue right there. If you would have gotten a pick right there, that flank would have been perfect. I didn't hate that flank at all, though. That was a good flank. Just, you gotta at least get a pick off from it. But the distraction worked. The distraction did work. It was a good flank. And honestly, that flank did allow your team to push up, and it allowed you to cap point. But preferably, though, I'd rather you have gotten a kill to add a lot more value to that flank. But it's just a mechanical issue. No one's perfect. Just get your aim up a little bit. And honestly, you should rank up pretty soon, because your gameplay isn't bad at all. After this team fight, I'll pause and I'll like overall talk about what I see so far that you need to work on the most. All right, yeah, your best bet is just to back up here. Okay, so let's talk about what's happening so far. Honestly, I like the flanks that you're taking. Your aim is very hit or miss from what I've noticed. It's like a pretty inconsistent, I want to say. Pretty inconsistent. But, I mean, sometimes it's a good thing and sometimes it's not a good thing. So, you got to have a little bit more consistent aim. So, just aim train a little bit more. Or just overall play a lot more, and sooner or later your aim will become a lot better. Either or works. If you want to become better, faster with aim-wise, aim train, I got a few codes, or you can just go and play aim labs. That's usually what I do. But yeah, mechanical issue, a little bit of a issue, as well as I mean, your abilities. I think you could fan the hammer like a little bit more. You've had a few situations where you could have fanned the hammer to get like probably a bit of a kill faster, as well as positioning. Your positioning overall isn't bad. Like, you're constantly using natural cover and everything like that. But I mean, there's certain situations where you could position like a little bit better, rotate a little bit better, and help out and assist your team, and like kind of enable your team just by simply rotating like that. Honestly, this moment right here, though, this is not a bad time to go and peek and look out for some damage through this window right here, because you do have a Juno that can help you out. But normally, I'm not like with peeking when you don't have your tank here like right away, because you're an easy dive. That's the reason why. Yeah, definitely working your ults. I kind of wanted to wait a little bit and see how you're gonna ult there as well. That was a very low tier ult. Definitely don't be ulting in front of the enemy team. At least if you're going to ult in front of the enemy team, make sure you have some sort of cover. So like Ram's shield. If Ram throws down a shield, you can ult like that. But ulting like how you ulted right there, that's very scary and very dangerous. And you have a good chance of, I mean, dying if you do that. So yeah, once again, don't ult in front of the entire enemy team like that. It's only gonna get you killed. Yeah, keep holding here, keep peeking here. This is perfect. You sitting here is perfectly fine.
I've got you.
I don't like the flank though, especially since you saw the nano get out. I do not like that flank at all. Now, I don't hate flanking, and honestly, I feel like people don't do it enough. But there's a certain case where taking a long flank like this, and you just saw nano as well as now visor going out. So nano visor, you don't want to be away from your team during that. You want to assist your team as much as possible, because now that nano visor, let's see what happens while you're walking all the way around. That's what's gonna happen. And guess how much value you added? Absolutely none. And unfortunately, due to that nano visor right there, single-handedly, as well as your ult kind of being wasted, they're able to cap. So you could have done plenty of things right there that could have prevented them from capping that. Now, your best bet is honestly just hold this high ground, see what damage you can do. Look right around here, see what you can get for a pick wise. Now, unfortunately, they were able to cap, but yeah. You see that nano go out, your best bet is to try to see if you can like get a pick, see if you can do something that can even the odds, because if you see a soldier getting nanoed, 9 out of 10 times he's gonna visor. Or I'd say 99 out of 100 times he's gonna visor. A little bit questionable why you walked out there, as well as you should have just honestly chilled like right here a little bit and just kept looking for a little bit more value. Unfortunate. All right, we are going to speed up here, get up a little bit more. All right.
These barrels are smoking. We are providing escort.
As well as, I believe you already know this, but Rolling gives you your ammo back. you can take advantage of that a little bit more.
The flames of liberation rise.
That was honestly really good what you did right there. Walking down here, getting that free pick like that. Honestly, more than likely, I would have probably stuck with my team right there. But, I mean, taking that flank like that was not bad. I just wish you would have done it a little bit more sooner.
I'm really feeling the heat.
Turn it up, turn it up!
Orbital ray is nearly ready. Come on, everyone!
Nice flashbang. Nice flashbang. Oh, okay. As the second you see that carry TP like that, you got to react a little bit more sooner, as well as oh shoot, what just happened? Did I go back a little bit too far? I think I went back a little bit too far.
You want that
But yeah. Let me check. Yeah, okay. We're gonna speed up here. That's the only problem with doing VOD reviews on a controller, is that sometimes I'll accidentally press LT or RT. But yeah, just make sure you hit your shots just a little bit more on that. I mean, it's easier said than done. But yeah, if you would have been able to get that pick right there, you probably would have easily been able to steamroll them. Especially since it was a Kiri. Alright. Honestly, I'm not against that at all. Not the worst thing in the world. Preferably though, I mean, it's a bit dangerous and a bit risky ulting like that. And now that you're nanoed, you should probably just walk back a little bit. Not against that ult, but I mean, preferably though, I wouldn't ult like that, because if you're in a rank higher, you're probably going to die before you get your ult off. You gotta work on your ults. Work on your ults. Make sure they have no escape route when you do ult, as well as make sure you're going to be in a safe spot for your ult. Don't full send it when you ult. It's a little bit too dangerous. All right.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
We are catching up.
Okay, not really a whole lot to talk about here. Yeah, unfortunately though, it kind of frontlining a little bit right there. Just sit back a little bit. Honestly, I wouldn't hate Fury either right there. Maybe even right here I wouldn't have hated. But, I mean, the only issue is if they peek this way, they can easily get a pick on you right there. But, I mean, overall, since your Genji is up there, you do kind of get free reign right here. Just make sure you're not frontlining like that. Because, I mean, this is what happens when you frontline like that. And in result of you frontlining, they're probably going to cap. And, unfortunately,
Different angle.
at that cost, or unfortunately, it's your fault. The reason why they ended up capping that. Yeah, your best bet is just to keep backing up here. Yeah, unfortunate. Fortunate though is that you do have one more touch.
A bit early. Dust off the boots.
Yeah, the second you respawn, you got to get out there, dude. You got 10 seconds to retouch. Honestly, you see where cart is. You see none of them near cart. Walk all the way through here. Go for cart, man. No one else is going to touch that cart, probably. Honestly, it probably would have been your best bet to swap right there. Because, yeah, you doing this doesn't give you any benefit at all. Now, unfortunately, you guys can't touch cart at all. Like, you had enough time. If you would have just walked right through there, just even touching cart for a second, maybe it would have motivated your team to, like, kind of follow you a little bit and try to get to you sooner. So, yeah.
A bit early. Dust off the
Overall,
boots.
let's talk about your gameplay. Positioning, I'll give you maybe a 6 out of 10. Not the best. You gotta work on, like, honestly, like, your natural cover wise, you did pretty fine. You did pretty good. But overall though, like, position yourself in a good spot or a spot. There's always a better spot that you probably could have positioned yourself throughout the entire game. as well as your ultimates. I'm going to give you I guess I'll give you a 3.5 out of 10. Ulting in front of the enemy team, not preferably. Would not prefer that at all. So pay attention to that. Definitely don't be ulting in front of the enemy team. As well as mechanical skills, I'll give you honestly, I'll give you a 7 out of 10. A little inconsistent every now and then, but you're hitting, like, if you can just get that aim up a little bit, you can make a lot more plays, and you probably could have been able to carry that. You have a lot of potential. Throughout watching this, like, honestly, your gameplay was not bad at all. But unfortunately, you did make some crucial mistakes that really costed your team, especially on a tough match like this. You can't really afford to cost your team. So watch your positioning. Make sure you hit more of your shots. Easier said than done. Once again, easier said than done. But yeah, as well as ultimates, make sure you can ult while the whole entire enemy team is not looking at you. And if they are looking at you, make sure you have at least some sort of protection while you do that. But yeah, anyway, I hope this video helped you out, and I will see you later.